Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to my 12 Days of Christmas. Alright, guys, every once in a while, and seems like once a year, I pick out a film for the 12 days that I just end up saying, wow. And this is going to be that one, I think. Today we're going to be talking about Await Further Instructions. This movie is brutal and very uncomfortable. Okay. Await Further Instructions is a 2018 film which runs approximately 91 minutes and is directed by Johnny Kevorkian. Yes, that's his name. Okay, this has Sam Gittins as Nick, Nirja Nayak as Angie, and Abigail Cruttenden as Beth. Yes. Okay. This movie, now I could have sworn that my daughter told me to watch this. I'm finding that hard to believe now because my daughter doesn't like horror movies. Okay? If she did ask me to watch this, I got to take my hat off to her because this was brutal if she got through this. Because, like I said, she really doesn't like horror. This is a horror sci fi Christmas film. Basically, what happens is a guy and his girlfriend come home for Christmas to see his parents and his pregnant sister and her boyfriend after being kind of estranged for a few years. The family doesn't exactly get along really well. And that's one thing that's either going to make or break this kind of film for you, because they are not nice to each other. And it just gets worse as it goes along. Now, as I said, he comes home for Christmas, and already there's an attitude. Oh, and the grandpa's there too. Already there's an attitude because he's been estranged for a while. And they get into so many arguments that the son just says, "To hell with this. I'm done. I'm leaving tomorrow morning with my girlfriend. We're going to get up before they wake up for Christmas, and we're just going to go home." And that's what he tries to do. Except, womp womp. The house has been covered by some kind of shielding. Every window, every inch of the house. So there is no way out. And basically, what you have is the TV telling them what needs to happen. And the TV originally says that a bunch of people have been affected in the world, that they have to await further instructions, which is where the title comes in. And from there, they said, well, we're all going to be here. We're stuck here anyway. Let's have dinner. And then the TV says, and I'm going to give you like kind of like a taste of what the TV tells them to do, which kind of throws a wrench into everything. So they're having Christmas dinner, and the TV pops up and says, "Throw away your food. It is contaminated. You cannot eat any of the food in your house." And of course, in this family, you have your skeptics and you have your people who think that everything that the government, because they think it's the government, everything that the government says is golden. And that's where the arguments begin. Then they tell him other things, like someone in there in the house is infected. And they have these, they pass these needles through the shielding that they have to vaccinate. And the needles are dirty. They've been used. It's just a very uncomfortable film on pretty much every level. Now, the only thing that hurt this movie for me is the fact that I kind of couldn't identify with it. Not only was it British, and of course I'm an American, but the family did not get along well at all. And I'm not saying my family is great and everybody gets along. I'm just saying that, it was hard for me to identify with. Um, if you guys want a really messed up Christmas movie, check out Await Further Instructions. It's a doozy. And stay tuned for my next day of the 12 Days of Christmas. Remember, guys, physical media matters. And until next time, peace.